because I wanted you to be as beautiful as everyone else. Not that you are not beautiful today. Go to uniform niyoyigqoka every day from namhlanje for the rest of your lives. By the way, siyaxabana nasihlangana nani emsebenzini ningayigqokile uniform ephelele. So today was your opportunity ukuthi nikhiphe unyawo. Kodwa ke sekuyan encourage ke ukuthi niphinde nifunde further so that when you come back to graduate next time you will then be wearing umswenko wenu. Kodwa ke siyabonga kakhulu nibahle nani even with your uniform. Ladies and gentlemen, what we see here today is a reflection of sacrifice, love and determination by our graduates. The time to enjoy the fruits of your many, many sleepless nights and your never say die attitude has finally come. You have every reason to celebrate today because we know how tough your curriculum is. Siyakwazi lokho. And just how much academic work you've had to do. Akulula ukufunda bakwethu. Incwadi nje ayayilula. Umbombo kathisha ulula kakhulu. Bo principal sesiyanitshela ke thina esifundayo ukubhekana nombombo kathisha akulula. So we understand and appreciate the fact that you are here today. We know that you've done serious work and a lot of work. Your journey has entailed long nights of study, early mornings at the wards, endless pages of textbooks, and hands-on practice that stretches from dawn to dusk. It's a journey that tests the body, a journey that stretches the mind, and shapes the heart for the calling that awaits. Equally, to the parents and families who are present with us today, your joy is also deeply deserved. Because behind every gown that we see, there's a family that sacrificed, supported, carried their loved one all the way to this moment. I think for all of that, you all deserve another round of applause. Nonke. Siyazi ukuthi engathi khona isikhompyutha nabo ke ngapha manje. Siyazi ukuthi for bonke abantu abafundayo kunengane engadli ngesikhathi ngoba umama ubesafunda. Kunomndeni odla late because umama ubesebusy eqedela i-assignment. Siyabonga kakhulu as families ukuthi you have supported our health workers ukuze bafike lapho bekhona namhlanje. Ningabancikiseli ukuthi engathi sesizokhathala ile incwadi zakho. Bobaba abakhwenyana ningabancikiseli omakoti ukuthi hayi ngangakulobolela ukuthi uzofunda la ekhaya. Siyabonga kakhulu loyo support. Ngizwa kungekho ngivumelayo kusho ukuthi bakhona kade bekwenza lokho. Kodwa ke we really appreciate siyabonga komamezala siyabonga komama siyabonga einganeni zethu zonke ebezisupporta because all that we have achieved today, yes, it's for yourselves as graduates, but it's also for our families. Sibonga kakhulu that we have been able to reach the day esifike kuyona namhlanje. We gather here today to celebrate your personal achievements and to also recognize that enduring commitment to social justice, equality, and health of all South Africans that is pushed by government. The ANC's vision, which is grounded in the principles of the Freedom Charter, affirms that every person has the right to education, work, and healthcare, and that no one should be denied dignity or opportunity because of who they are or where they live. The graduates that we are honoring today are living embodiments of this vision of the African National Congress. In your dedication to your work, you give life to the Freedom Charter's promise that all South Africans should have access to essential services and a quality of life that is fair and just. Every patient that you care for, every life you touch, reflects the ongoing pursuit of the ideals enshrined in our nation's founding principles. This celebration is therefore a reminder that the ANC's struggle continues, and that it does so on policy and legislation, as well as the hands and hearts of those who serve our people, meaning through you. Impilo zabantu are changed through the work that you will continue to do. The lives of the people will be changed through your hands. You have a responsibility of implementing policies that have been set. Through your hard work, you will be ensuring that quality healthcare reaches even the most remote communities. restoring hope and dignity where it is most needed. Siyacela kakhulu ukuthi as you live today, when you see a patient, see your brother. When you see a patient, see your sister in the patient. When you see a patient, see your mother, your father, your grandfather, your grandmother. Because if you see them as your family, kusho ukuthi the patience yakho will continue to be there. We will be patient with our patients. We will be able to treat our patients with respect that they deserve. We will continue to honor our patients. So the one request that we are making as a Department of Health is for you as health workers to see a family member in each and every patient that you treat. We know you work very hard hours. We know you will work very long hours. But empathy is extremely important. Empathy is the cornerstone of your career. If you don't have empathy, you no longer belong in this cohort. If you don't have empathy, or you no longer have empathy, please come to our professionals, as Umfundi Sulvuno has said, we will assist. But there is no way you can have a health worker that treats patients and does not have empathy, because that becomes a cornerstone of the work that you do. This moment is indeed proof that discipline, hard work, and faith always lead to success. Today, as the HOD was saying, we are celebrating 430 nurses who have completed their journey of training. We have 170 graduates in the R171 diploma in nursing, 259 in the advanced diploma in midwifery. For the first time, by the way, since 2019, we are very excited as the Department of Health. Of course, we have one person who's graduating in the R425 diploma. We also recognize and applaud the 33 ENAs and ENs who have advanced to the level of professionalness. 12 of them have achieved this through recognition of prior learning pathway, showing that persistence always bears fruit. The qualifications that you are getting today are a doorway to dignity, independence, and an overall better life. Not a better life for yourselves, but a better life for all. Meaning a better life for you, a better life for your family members, and a better life for the patients that we are going to be serving. However, this year, we have 47 men that are part of our graduates. I'm saying however because in the previous year, we had a number that was much higher than this. While this is somewhat encouraging and we appreciate it, the number remains too small. I will speak on this later on. Ladies and gentlemen, nursing is a calling that goes far deeper than knowledge that is taught in classroom. It is the courage to hold a hand that trembles with fear. It is the ability to restore dignity when illness has stripped it away. It is the gift of hope to families who arrive at our hospitals with heavy hearts. Every injection, every bandage, every kind word from a nurse to a patient or family member carries the hope and power to change the course of someone's life. Therefore, your work can best be described as the Lord's work. Iqiniso ukuthi abantu abadala uma beze esibhedlela noma beza ku-nurse eclinic, they hardly remember what the nurse gave them. They hardly remember what the doctor prescribed, but they will always remember how they were treated. Uyakutshela ukuthi hayi yena unginikile amaphilisi awukodwa iyaphila le yangane. Awukodwa iyaphila le yangane. Awu uyaphila lo ya dokotela. Awu lo ya nurse uyaphila. It's not what you gave her, it's how you treated her or him. So it is always important. And we want to emphasize that continue with the Lord's work, because that's what we consider the work that we are doing. Of course, it will be remiss of us not to mention our lecturers and trainers, without whom none of this would have been possible, without their dedication. Your hard work has guided our students to an outstanding overall pass rate of 97%, which is an improvement from last year. How big is Izandla? Siyanibonga kakhulu ke bothisha ngomsebenzi omuhle enwenzayo and the two principals with the work that we have done. I also wish to extend a special word of congratulations to Benedictine campus, which has once again led the way as the top performing campus. Followed by Madadeni and Eddington campuses. Nayo into esifunayo sifuna lokho okujabula. Siyathemba ngelinye ilanga soluthola ithuba lokuhlala neBenedictine HOD and find out ukuthi benza kanjani bona. Kodwa ke the competition is a healthy competition. All campuses must engage kuleyo competition leyo. Overall, these results remind us that when passion and effort meet, excellence becomes a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, today we also celebrate our 47 emergency care assistants who have completed their higher certificate in emergency medical care after studying for the duration of 1 year. This number is made up of 12 women and 35 men who have chosen one of the hardest and most meaningful paths in the healthcare. If ningekho nina, uma ningafikanga ngesikhathi, you become the difference between a life and death. You become the difference between whether umuntu ufike esibhedlela esaphila noma engasekho emhlabeni. So we appreciate the work that you do. This is further testimony of the changes and improvements that have taken place or that have been taking place in emergency medical care training in South Africa over the past decade or so. In terms of these changes, a number of old short courses are being replaced by degree-level training, producing highly skilled emergency care practitioners. This shift is about saving lives, raising standards, and restoring dignity. Our paramedics are now increasingly being trained in line with international standards with advanced skills to manage complex emergencies right where they happen. So emergency services is no longer an option ukuthi uzoya kwa EMS uma ngabe ungakwazanga ukungena e-college yaka nursing. Uzoya kwa EMS if ungakwazanga ukuyoba udoctor. So EMS now is a proper qualification on its own, given its respect and the dignity that it deserves. This also creates proper career paths and ensures that whether you live in the city, a township, or deep rural areas, you can count on a world-class pre-hospital care. So, once again, we congratulate our EMS graduates who are often the first to respond when people's lives hang in the balance. You carry with you hospitals on wheels, which are ready to bring life-saving care to the most remote corners of KwaZulu-Natal. A mother in distress, a child in crisis, a family struck by tragedy will look to you with hope. Therefore, your courage and compassion will often mean the difference between life and death. It is critical that you are always prepared for this responsibility so that you execute your duties effectively and efficiently. Our province continues to face challenges, from budget cuts to issues of HIV and AIDS and TB, maternal and child health challenges, to chronic illnesses, road accidents, and acts of violence that result in injury and trauma. You, our graduates, will stand at the front line of these challenges. You will be expected to bring healing to broken bodies, comfort to anxious families, and dignity to people who feel forgotten. Every patient you meet is someone's parent. Every patient you meet is someone's child. Every patient you meet is someone's loved one. Therefore, we call upon you to serve them with the same gentleness and respect that you wish for your own families. As you begin your professional journey, we call upon you to always carry with you the values of empathy, respect, integrity, and compassion. Your work is sacred calling that places you in the Your work is a sacred calling that places you in the most intimate spaces of people's lives. So we want you to be the nurse or the paramedic who listens with patience, who comforts with kindness, and who always leaves a patient feeling respected and valued. Konke lokhu kusemahlombeni. Konke lokhu kusezandleni zenu. Ukuthi ama-patients ethu athi umephuma kithina athi indeed I was treated well. Indeed I was respected. Indeed I was valued. Across KwaZulu-Natal in our country, our healthcare personnel, especially paramedics, face dangers that go far beyond the usual challenges of their work. Too often, paramedics respond to hoax calls or emergencies only to be ambushed, threatened, or physically attacked. These are not isolated incidents. Some of our staff have tragically lost lives, while others have left our dedicated, while other attacks have left our dedicated staff with deep emotional scars that last far beyond their shift. We cannot accept a society where those who dedicate their lives to saving others are themselves at risk. Therefore, every attack on a health worker is an attack on the community's own health and well-being. And this is what community members must understand. The trauma that is endured by our staff, from the fear in those moments to the long-lasting anxiety afterwards, is a burden they should never have to bear while trying to save our lives. I call on every member of our community and leaders to take ownership of the safety of our healthcare personnel and the equipment that enables them to serve. Protect our ambulances. This is a call we are making to communities. Protect hospitals, a call to community leaders. And protect those who run towards danger when others flee from danger. Respect them, support them, and work with them. Because when our health workers are safe, the people of KwaZulu-Natal are safer too. Let us commit together to a culture where the hands that heal are never met with harm, where courage is met with gratitude, and where every nurse, doctor, and paramedic can perform their duty without any fear. As I mentioned earlier, our healthcare system desperately needs more young men to embrace this noble profession. For far too long, men have avoided nursing, and their absence leaves a gap in the healthcare delivery. The presence of male nurses strengthens our system, making it more inclusive and more responsive to male patients who often need additional comfort and reassurance. Males, abadala nabancane, are often uncomfortable when they have certain illnesses bengafisi ukutreatwa by females, HOD Mfundisi. You are part of a conversation with men where men have told you that umefika ekliniki noma esibhedlela kubuhlungu umshini womuntu wesilisa umebona umuntu wesifazane phambi kwakhe kwesinye isikhathi uyayibona ingane noma abona umakoti noma abona unkosikazi kamakhelwane ebese ngasho ukuthi cha ngane yami indaba ilapha athi umebona ingane athi hayi ingane yami ngiphethwe ikhanda ebese unesi ke knowing ukuthi ikhanda kushuthi lidinga ama painkillers amnikeza ipanado aphuma hambe kathi cha inkinga inkulu kunalokho ukuthi ubesaba nje ukukhuluma nomuntu wesifazane. Yingakho ke after this engagement with men we decided that we needed to increase our intake on male nurses so that we also have a program where we are targeting men because we are losing men. Men die early, men die unnecessarily because they don't come to health facilities ngenxa yokusaba for one or the other reason. So we are making this call to men to come and join our college so that we are able to increase our intake. Dr. Mthembu yesterday was telling me that indeed when we advertise, males apply. And you've got, they apply just as much as women. But when they are called to come and start with their first year training, more than half of those that had applied have reasons why they can never continue with the training of nursing. We want to say to our male counterparts, Asuthathe lo msebenzi. Umsebenzi noble, msebenzi that can be done by both males and females, and there is a space for male nurses in all our facilities. Last week, we joined hands with communities in a prostate cancer awareness run, walking and running side by side with prostate cancer survivor Ubaba Udumsani Phakis was a powerful reminder of the resilience and hope that we carry with us as human beings. His story has touched many hearts and helped us elevate the conversation about prostate cancer to a level where men can no longer ignore it. In the same spirit, we recently hosted a cervical cancer awareness program in Pixlika Isaga Seme Memorial Hospital, which was attended by more than 2,000 women. On that day, women received life-saving information and also underwent screening and testing for other diseases. This was a strong declaration that when it comes to healthcare, we are leading from the front and leaving nothing to chance. Therefore, our message is simple, really. Seeking help is an act of strength and not of weakness. Every man, every woman deserves the chance to live a long, healthy life and to be present for their families and communities. And you, as nurses, have a critical role to play in making this reality. The demand for skilled healthcare workers continue to grow, and KwaZulu-Natal is counting on you. This graduation should not be the end of your learning journey, but only the beginning. So we want you to pursue further studies, embrace opportunities to specialize, and continue to sharpen your skills. You must continue being role models in your communities and inspire young people to follow your example and to see healthcare as part of service and pride. So today, in closing, we celebrate your triumph, which is not yours alone, but also belongs to your families, communities, and to the entire province. Do not see the support that we must give to our families as black tax. Asingayikhulumi indaba ye-black tax. You and I know that thina njengabantu abampisholo akuvamile ukuthi sifike lapho esifike khona singasupportwanga umndeni. Akuvamile ukuthi sifike lapho esifike khona singasupportwanga umphakathi noma abaholi abathize emphakathini. Uma sesiphumelele, it then becomes our responsibility to go back to our communities and do the same. Do not look at that as black tax. It becomes our responsibility to go to our families and support our families. Do not look at that as black tax. Because when they supported us, nabo abazange bacabanga ukuthi black tax. Uma ngabe your family did not support you, or no one from your community supported you, wena go back and change that. Because someone needs to change how our families and communities work. And at this point, that burden rests on you. Your achievements have indeed strengthened our healthcare system and given hope to many. As you step forward, may you carry confidence, compassion, and courage. May you serve with dignity and heart, and never lose sight of the sacred responsibility that you carry. Congratulations to all of you. KwaZulu-Natal salutes you. Get out there, make us proud. Siyanibongela kakhulu. Thank you very much.